What is up? Come on in, baby. Come see the view, motherfuckers. Enjoy the ride with the rest of it. Oh, this is making me nauseous. Looking through the eyes of oh yeah. This is like crazy. What's up, y'all? It's Aka. Where's the fucking filter? Whoa, dance party. Oh, that's kind of nice. That glamour. Do we need glamour? Oh, it looks like a... Oh, I kind of like that too. Ooh, it's like a family trip now. How pretty. Yo, it's your boy Aka. Calvin here. Blindwave. Doing the damn thing. Trying not to die in front of the Sigma car here. Oh shit, that looks like the same truck the Joker came out of in The Dark Knight. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. Anyways, we're taking a trip back to the airport right now. Is there a good breakfast place near the airport?
Yeah, there probably is.
Do you eat breakfast usually?
Not normally, no.
Really? You're not a breakfast? Me too. No. Me too. I'm not a breakfast person either, actually. Usually because I wake up so late.
That's fair.
Usually because I wake up around 11 o'clock, I'm like, brunch it is.
Yeah. I'm a big brunch guy, yeah. But as far as like a early breakfast, like first thing when you wake up, no, not really. Because I'm just consistently hungry through the day.
Got it. Can you guys not? Oh, wait, no chat? Weird. Are you guys not able to chat? Because I don't see anything. YouTube is broken again. Weird. Alright. I don't know what happened to the chat, guys. There's no chat, so I will talk to you for a few minutes about my experience here in Columbus, Ohio, because we talked already about Toronto. And to recap, Toronto was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Hot Toronto women, people have always said that Canadian women are hot, like beautiful. Most Canadian women, and like if you're dating Canadian women, it's awesome. Keep that in mind. And I was like, what are you talking about? No way. I mean, Trish Stratus is Canadian. She's hot. It still makes sense, but yeah, I was going through Tinder and all the people are seeing on the street, and you know, you get a balance of America style, but at the same time, I was like, damn, yeah. And they're so friendly. There's one girl I was taking an Uber with, 5 a.m. in the morning. I was taking an Uber with, and she was like talking about how her boyfriend is laid up in the hospital on life support, but at the same time, she gave me a deep hug before she left and rubbing my back, and I'm like, wait, I don't know how I feel. Is this just a Canadian way? Like, is this okay? She was talking about how she wants to come into LA. I was like, oh my God, what kind of scandal is this? But it was all good, man. Canadian people are so nice, so lucky. But Marietta in Ohio, completely different thing. First thing I told Calvin when I got here was, God damn, there's a lot of white people everywhere. Like that shit was crazy to me. Like, I have not been in that situation in a long time. I can't remember the last time I was in a situation where the entire room was like 95% white. It was maybe the county fairs. Maybe when I go to the county fairs or whatever, that's about it, man. But it was cool though to see such a different sort of setting, very small town type of feeling. But these guys are probably the realest people you can meet. And Eric and I were kind of talking about that. Eric from Blindwave, is the fact that there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are fake personas, and one of the fans mentioned this at New York Comic-Con as well. They're like, damn, I'm surprised Akasan is exactly the same way he is on camera, just cool, relaxed, honest, says what he thinks, like that. And I was like, wait, isn't that the way you're supposed to be? Right? Yeah. And I was just like, aren't you just supposed to be nice and kind and like a general fucking human being, kind human being? But apparently no. And Eric and I were kind of talking about this. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people that just put on a face and they want something. They want to get something out of this. And, you know, my relationship with Blindwave has always been like, look, yeah, we do have a business. We have a mutual respect for the businesses that we're trying to run. But at the same time, we also try to benefit each other, I think, on a human level. And that was one of the main reasons I came out, was we always wanted to meet each other, but we didn't know if it was going to be in Japan. We didn't know if it was going to be in a mutual location like New York. And then ultimately I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm so close to Ohio from New York.
Yeah.
And the timing of The Flash and The Walking Dead and all the season premieres were coming out. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. The fucking Flash sucks for me right now. I was so disappointed. But if there's one way to turn it around for me, is to watch it with people who know the struggle that I have to go through of editing shows that I may not like. Let me just watch it with them and see if that changes the my perspective a bit, since I'm going to be out there anyways for New York Comic-Con. And that's what I did. And then I told them I really want to interview them, because we didn't have that opportunity to do it at New York Comic-Con. That was one of the reasons I wanted to do the panel, was that people could get to know the real us. Because a lot of people just make assumptions based on the 5-minute, 10-minute video they see about us. And you're like, fuck, Akasan's so fucking boring and hates everything. I hate him now. God, Eric likes everything. He would like, yeah, a Sony, he liked Venom, whatever, you know? So I wanted to make that, give an opportunity for them to really speak their mind and show what they're really about, get to know them, basically, behind the table. Yes, I stole that from Rick. No, he actually said, yeah, I think he did say behind it. No,
he said
beyond the table, right. He said beyond the table, but I changed it to, but you know what do you guys think in the comments? I'm sorry, I can't see I don't know why I can't see the comments today. It's, YouTube is fucking broken, boy.
I checked.
Yeah, I did. I hit it earlier and it just doesn't work.
It's not.
I think YouTube's just busted. What do you guys think in the below? Let me know. I'm having an in-depth interview that will probably be broken up into 4 parts, because it was like, I think we went for like 90 minutes actually.
Close to it, yeah. Okay.
So it'll probably be broken up into 3 or 4 parts. Let me know what you think. Beyond the table, or behind the table. We're talking about the reactors table, basically. They will be the last part of the interviews, probably. We're starting off with Ecomog, where primarily we're talking about Venom. Then I'm talking with Felwell, talking about the younger generation of entertainers, reactors, versus older, because me and Felwell, we're about 17 years apart. That's just fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
So, and I started realizing that when we were sitting together, like, and then after that, Blindwave is fine. Let me know what you guys think about that. Anything else that I wanted to point out with my experience? Just like Ecomog, hanging out with Blindwave was just, it's like I knew them already. Maybe with M-Dog, I know since we talk a lot in Discord and I pop up on the streams, I think I know him a little more personally than Blindwave. So, but for the most part, I think we all had a mutual respect for each other's work, and I think that's why there wasn't really many adjustments. Shane was interesting.
That's what everybody always says.
Huh?
That's what everybody always says.
Yeah, Shane followed me into the corner one, like the day I arrived. Shane was kind of fanboying a little bit, and he just kind of followed me into the corner when nobody was around. And he's like, "Hey man, hey, I'm so happy you're here," and I'm so glad that we finally got a chance to do this, and it's such an honor to have you here in this city, in the Wave Cave. I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, the honor's all mine," and everything. And he's like, it was just kind of funny because I'm like, oh shit, am I at New York Comic Con again? Like, but no, it was still cool to see, like, on that particular level where, like, I'd say myself and Eric and Aaron, we're more of the business side of things. We'll be like, fuck the monetization, and like, dude, how are you dealing with the claims and business to business? I think with Rick, we have a mutual respect for wrestling, and like, we're definitely different worlds, and kind of different worlds, but we do have that kind of connection piece of like wrestling. So, and we can, we can still, I think that's the craziest thing. It's like, I grew up in LA, these dudes grew up in Marietta, Ohio, but we can still have a human connection piece and still get along, and I don't think there are much of any barriers. There are just small differences. Eric and Aaron can't pronounce my name at all. Like, they just kept on saying Akasan. What was the other one? It was they kept on saying Akasan and Akisan, and like, and I was like, Akasan, yeah, Akasan, and like, that's when their accents really start to come out, and I'm like, it's cool, it's like, it was cool. And then they start saying my other name, Isaiah, and Aaron started saying it. He was like, Isaiah, and everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they thought he was having a stroke, and I'm like, no, that's his name, that's his other name. And it was like, they're like, which one do you prefer? I'm like, dude, everybody just calls me Aka. They're like, wait, it's Aka? I'm like, yeah, it's a low A, not a high A. And they're like, oh. And then right into the next video, like, hey, so we're with Aki-san.
Yeah.
Ak. And it's all good, dude, because fucking even Tyrone, Greg Alba, who I've known for like 4 years, still can't say my name right. So it's all good in the hood. It's not meant for American devouring. Isaiah, Aka, I don't care. That's basically it. It was a great experience. Very inspirational. I can't really say that I can. If there's one thing I think that will change my influence, my future stuff, it's probably my buying habits in terms of camera equipment, because so many people have told me, so many YouTubers have told me to invest in actual cameras instead of camcorders. And I was talked, before I bought my Lumix, I was talked out of getting camcorders, but I saw the way Blindwave uses their camcorders, and they're using like $3,000 type material, and I'm like, fuck, that's exactly what I want to do. Like, that's exactly the kind of shit I wanted to do, because I want to use it for film later. But I was just talked out of it so many times. But seeing the way it was done in the monitor, the way it's all set up, I might invest in something like that. It'd be great in the future if I could have the kind of space that Blindwave has, but in all likelihood, not really, and not in Japan. That's the biggest problem. Even in LA, it's going to be kind of difficult. I might, maybe at one point in time, I can buy office space cheap, but that's really difficult in itself. So I don't know, that's my biggest influence, is I see how they do it, and I do it out of my home, but it's just not at that level right now. And honestly, I don't know if it ever will be. The way group reactions is, that's the thing now. Solo reactions, that's not how it works. And honestly, I rather grow into more of a interviewer, production side of things, critiques, my call-in radio show deal. You guys can call me every week and we just talk like that. I rather just focus on things like that a lot more than fucking around with being in that reaction circle that I think of equivalently the wrong circle people kind of stereotype me into, like that solo, I just say some shit for 2 minutes and ooh and awe and like, share, subscribe. I've never really saw myself in that circle. I've always seen myself more of like what myself, Normies, Blindwave, Collider, Screen Junkies, really just having more critiques more than just a reaction. Come for the reaction, stay for the review. Things like even Greg Alba and shit. So I don't know, we'll see what happens in the future, just how I can increase that a little bit more and be that industry reviewer guy that I know I can be, and we'll take it from there. But we'll still continue doing those reactions and you know, news. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, but all positive things. Anything you want to say, Calvin?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still kind of waking up from the drive.
That's right. And yeah, shout outs to this dude. He picked me up and he dropped me. He's dropping me off. 2-hour drive, man. Oh, there is a Lancaster. Holy shit.
Yeah,
holy shit, there is a Lancaster in Marietta, man. I wish I could take the comments from you guys, but we'll just end it on there. Again, shout outs to Blindwave for hosting me for just a few days here. And
it's really great to have you too.
Thank you, man.
Definitely good energy to have me on the table as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Next time you guys are coming to Ohio, man. Like I seriously, guys, I cannot emphasize enough about how normal or how much heart these cats have compared to other people that I've collaborated with or I used to be cool with back in the day. There's like no sinister thoughts behind these guys. It's a little scary. Like, I'm like, are you guys sure you're YouTubers? Really? Like you don't want to take advantage of anything? Nope, we're just here, just having a good time. Heart, man. And I think we need more of that in this world. All right, we out. I'll talk to you guys next time. The complete opposite will be with me and Lividol a little later tonight. Both of us selling our souls for just some of that. Come on, baby. Like, share, subscribe. I'll suck your